Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Real Housewives of Miami on verge of second cancellation? Is Real Housewives of Miami on the verge of a second cancellation after being revived for Peacock and Bravo? Fans are starting to suspect this could be the beginning of the end, but what makes them feel that way? Keep reading for more details. Bravo fans seem to be obsessed with RHOM, and were thrilled when Season 7 finally premiered after over a year hiatus. Julia Lemegova and Gertie Abrera are having it out over a miscommunication, while Alexia Nipola is deciding what to do with her husband, Todd. The two had called it quits, but this may just be temporary. Close friends Lisa Hochstein and Larsa Pippen are on the outs, and there seems to be no healing. Finally, Marisol Patton is on the sidelines, urging Alexia to leave Todd and planning her next wedding. It is serving all that fans want, but could the show be ending sooner rather than later? Despite all of the exciting storylines and fan investment, the hit Bravo reality series is failing to deliver. The ratings for Episode 2, which aired on Wednesday, June 18, 2025, were an all-time series low. However, it was at a season high, so that means more viewers are tuning in. Despite the ratings going up, some fans are concerned that this could be the end of Miami. As some may recall, the franchise ran for 3 seasons on Bravo, from 2011 through 2013. It was then praised for nearly a decade, when Peacock revived it in 2021. RHOM remained on Peacock for 2 seasons, and then, for Season 6, it officially returned to Bravo. That being said, viewers cannot help but feel that this may happen again. It is highly unlikely the series would go on another pause, but rather be cancelled this time around. Dr. Nicole Martin also exited ahead of Season 7, which has been a huge blow. Not everyone is thrilled with the cast and how they are morphing into plastic figures. With these tragic ratings, RHOM fans want to do whatever is possible to keep the show afloat. It has been stated that many do not watch the show live on Bravo. Rather, they turn to Peacock, where all Bravo shows stream the following morning. They noted that this could be a factor in the declining number, plus it is the beginning of summer, so viewers may be out and about. Thinking of the show ending made fans scared, and they had to speak up. I think most people watch streaming know. Miami is gold, I hope so. I'm just nervous because these are the same numbers that got Dubai axed and new RHONY retooled. Granted, Miami is leagues above both those cities in quality, but still, Miami is the purest Housewives. Every year you get drama on top of drama. Divorce, sickness, real estate, and countless fights. It's an experience that can only be experienced. Someone stated that Bravo has not done much promotion for Season 7. That was baffling, as it felt like they wanted Miami to fail. Hopefully, Miami can be saved, or it can be returned to Peacock for Season 8. Are you worried that the show may be axed based on the numbers, or do you foresee another season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and watch RHOM Wednesdays on Bravo. By all accounts, the Real Housewives of Miami, RHOM, has always been the glittering outlier in Bravo's sprawling Housewives universe. Sun-drenched yachts, Art Deco mansions, and feisty Latinas in couture heels. Miami brought a vibrancy that could only exist in a city perched between paradise and chaos. And now, after seasons of transformation, reinvention, and tropical turbulence, the Real Housewives of Miami stands on the verge, not of collapse, but of a true renaissance. When RHOM first launched in 2011, it was the flashiest of them all. Unlike the buttoned-up frictions of Beverly Hills or the wine-hurling suburban brawls of New Jersey, Miami leaned into a different kind of spectacle. It was glossy, spicy, multilingual. The drama had an edge, but the show often felt more like a lifestyle sizzle reel than a reality docuseries. After just 3 seasons, the series went quiet, But like a phoenix in Balmain rising from a pile of sand and broken champagne flutes, RHOM returned in 2021 on Peacock with a retooled cast and sharper storytelling. That reboot, anchored by OGs Alexia Napola and Larsa Pippen, along with new firestarters like Gertie Abrera and Dr. Nicole Martin, marked a pivotal moment. Suddenly, Miami wasn't just a sunny sideshow, it was a must-watch. And now, in 2025, RHOM finds itself on the verge again. On the verge of cultural relevance. While the early seasons of Miami were filled with excess, lingerie-themed parties, Botox brunches, and drag queen charity galas, the reboot seasons have felt more intimate, more culturally tuned in. Storylines have evolved beyond fashion feuds. Gertie's raw, emotional breast cancer journey put a spotlight on survivorship in a way that was dignified and deeply human. Dr. Nicole's family struggles and her powerful confrontation with her estranged father highlighted generational trauma in Latin households. Even Alexia's ongoing battles with loss, love, and legacy gave new weight to her infamous Cuban Barbie persona. Miami today isn't just about the bling, it's about the backbone. These women aren't afraid to show the mess beneath the makeup. They cry without smudging their lashes. They bicker in Spanglish. They challenge stereotypes. In an era where audiences demand authenticity, even in their escapism, RHOM has evolved into one of the most emotionally resonant franchises on Bravo. On the verge of implosion, but let's be honest, with Housewives, greatness is always one mojito away from meltdown. Behind the scenes, sources hint at a brewing tension within the cast. Friendships formed on yachts are fraying on social media. Fans have noticed cryptic Instagram unfollows and shady subtweets. Lisa Hochstein, whose messy and very public divorce from Lenny was reality TV gold, now stands at a precarious place. Is she rebuilding or being edged out? Larsa Pippen continues to polarize audiences. To some, she's the necessary villain, a woman who leans into the performance of fame and isn't afraid to burn a few bridges to keep the spotlight. To others, she's become a caricature of the influencer archetype. Filters, feuds, and questionable on-life-ins comments. Yet, Larsa knows exactly what she's doing. She brings clicks, conflict, and camera time. Without her, would the drama feel less electric? And what of Marisol Patton and Adriana de Mora, the two spicy veterans who hover just outside the main cast but stir up major waves? Their presence is unpredictable, their loyalty questionable, and that's exactly why they're essential. In Housewives land, nothing is sacred, not even friendship, and Miami, more than most cities, knows how to turn up the heat until someone melts. On the verge of global fame, though Bravo shows have always had passionate fan bases, RHOM is finding surprising global traction, especially in Latin America and Europe. Its unique bilingual flavor, a lot of Spanglish, no subtitles needed, gives it a different rhythm. The fashion is flashier, the fights faster, the reunions more volatile. With streaming giving international viewers easier access to the franchise, RHOM is becoming an unexpected ambassador of Miami glam culture. The women are being booked for international fashion weeks. Nicole Martin, with her polished elegance, could front a campaign for Dior tomorrow. Gertie's event planning is taking on a worldwide clientele. And Alexia, she's essentially Cuban royalty now, a glam matriarch who somehow keeps rising through every personal storm. Bravo has taken notice. Rumors swirl of spin-offs of international crossovers, Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Mediterranean Madness, anyone. If Miami can keep the momentum, it may well become the first Housewives city to truly transcend its zip code. On the verge of reinvention, each franchise has its identity. Beverly Hills is diamonds and deception. Atlanta is legacy and loyalty. New Jersey is family and fury. Miami? Miami is reinvention. It's the art of the comeback.